How's it going, YouTube? Don here. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 tech degrees that you should pursue in order to land a high-paying job in 2023. So let's not waste any time and let's get right into it. So my first recommendation is actually going to be software engineering. And I know not a lot of universities actually offer this, but this is something that I would recommend. If you can find one, is something that I would recommend first of all. Now, why do I say software engineering and not something like computer science, for example? Well, the reason for this is just because of the amount of versatility that this degree provides. Now, the school that I did go to in Canada does have a degree in software engineering, but some American schools tend not to have that. So if you don't have that, I will refer to the second one that I would recommend, which is computer engineering. Now, why do I recommend computer engineering instead of computer science? Well, again, I'm all about versatility. I'm all about having options. And another reason why I recommend both computer engineering and software engineering before computer science, which is number 3, by the way, is simply because when it comes to visas, specifically, I come from Canada. I'm here working as an engineer in the US. It's much easier for you to get a visa that way by studying an engineering occupation, so that it really helps you to have that visa paperwork. So again, versatility, right? And also, both software engineering and computer engineering, you can also still pursue advanced computer science degrees like, artificial intelligence or machine learning, even with these degrees. So that's why I recommend those 2 degrees in general, right? And my third reason, or my third option I would recommend, is going to be computer science. Now, this is an obvious one. I've already explained my reasoning why. I do believe that it's a great degree, but, you might have a little bit of problems at the border from friends that I hear about getting a TN visa, for example. So as much as it's a good degree, you might run into slight problems when it comes to getting visas, because it's not technically an engineering degree. So if you get like a bad border guard, they could classify you as a computer system analyst, which is something that you really don't want to be classified as, right? And the 4th degree that I recommend, and this comes real true to my heart, is electrical engineering. And the reason for that is because 1, it's difficult, so it's great for personal achievement. 2, you get all the benefits from the software world, right? And another one is you just have a lot of, again, versatility, right? You could go into more PCB development, you could go into embedded systems. There's a lot of different options that come with it, right? So that's my fourth recommendation. My 5th recommendation would probably be, I would say, mechanical engineering, right? Mechanical engineering is still a good degree. It has a lot of options, which is what I'm all about, but it doesn't have the malleability that other degrees do have. You can't go into software, you can't go into traditional engineering careers as you would. It kind of silos you towards that. That's not to say it's impossible to get into these fields, but it's just a lot harder. Now, the last recommendation that I have at number 5 is going to be civil engineering or any chemical engineering. Honestly, any of the engineering degrees will work, but that's probably my recommendation because, again, I'm talking a lot about visa as well as jobsability in general. It's just a better career for you, and it's very specific, very specified, such that you can get a pretty decent salary coming out of college, right? Some honorable mentions I have here are things like math and physics, although it's a little bit too general for my liking, so I don't recommend that. So now the next thing I want to talk about is salary. So why did I order those 5 or 6 careers in the particular order that I actually did? Reason for this is because generally You know, these engineering STEM occupations have the highest average salary coming out of university, and they don't require advanced degrees, right? So that's why all of the ones that are listed are all engineering degrees, with the exception of computer science. They also offer some versatility. So those are the reasons kind of why I chose those 5 careers in general. So this is a short video for me today. So if you found that video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.